Okay, Ben, are you on board with the plan? We're gonna perform a podcast live here at Happy Prison, and we're going to hopefully, talk to Chad Snyder and apologize for convicting him, and see if we can work something out. If we can maybe slip him a cake with a file in it, or just come up with some kind of escape
Whoa,
plan.
what? Why? Why would we? I don't. I mean, I think he's guilty still. And why would we slip him a cake with a file in it? What's that file about? Like his arrest record? How's that going to help him?
No, no, like a nail file.
How?
Is that?
Yeah, well, it is. But most prisons now have, I thought, like doors with like plexiglass windows.
Well, he could probably file through there, or we could get him. We could get him like a
Explosives might help.
sure, or like a spoon. Like, is that what they use in Shawshank? I can't remember.
Was it like a rock polishing hammer or something?
Yeah, I think that was it. That was right. Yeah,
Let's get him one of those.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So if we give him a rock polishing hammer, it'd only take about like what 22 years for
Yeah,
him to get out.
yeah. Well, and by then, I won't care about him
We'll
anymore.
be
So,
dead.
well, I hope not.
What?
No, I guess I can go ahead with
Oh.
that idea because he probably won't even be relevant anymore in like 22 years. So I guess I can. That's fine with me then.
Okay, so So the plan is we're gonna go perform this podcast live in the prison, and we're gonna slip him the ball peen hammer.
Should we also slip him that poster of Rita Hayworth?
I mean, I don't really know. What if we get him a poster of Henry
That's
Winkler?
that's a much better idea. All right, a
He's a big
Henry
fan.
Winkler poster to hide his dig
Yep,
hole.
yep. Henry Winkler and the Happy Prison Redemption.
Yeah. Except in this case, he's probably guilty.
Probably. Although wasn't Tim Robbins also guilty in Shawshank?
No, no. I think if you read the book, it's clear that it wasn't him that did it, but he got framed for it because he showed up
Okay.
drunk, like right as it was happening. I think. Or either that or
Okay.
right after it happened. It's pretty clear in the book, I thought. In the movie, they kind of leave it ambiguous.
Did you read the novella?
Yes, I did. I did read that. I thought it was pretty good.
Hmm. I might check it out at some point.
All right, well, I need to break him out anyway because he does owe me some money still, and I mean, I don't know if he can afford it on a prison salary.
you wait. You, you don't get paid for being in prison, right?
No, you can do little jobs and get paid a little bit to buy stuff out of the ca something, ca
The
something.
conservatory. You go to the
Yeah,
conservatory.
and use the lead pipe and bludgeon someone to death.
Sure. And that's how you end up here in Happy Prison.
But there's a thing where you can go and buy stuff like toilet paper and razors and food.
Oh, right, right. The what is the word for
Uh,
that? The con.
Conception.
Yep, it's the concession stand. Every prison has a concession stand. You buy like a slushy. I like to have it
Ooh,
put all the flavors in one cup
get
and
some
call it
popcorn.
yeah, chili cheese fries.
Commissary. Commissary.
Commissary.
Ah,
I'm glad you're able to think of that.
I looked it up. All
Okay,
right.
that would have
Well,
bothered me for a
I
while.
guess let's do this.
Okay,
That's a cat.
okay. Put the cat in your pocket and we'll go in.
All right.
Hello, we're Ben and Brian. I hear that train a coming, it's rolling round the bend,
Brian.
and I ain't
Um,
seen the sunshine since I don't know when.
We
I'm
don't
stuck in
music.
happy prison, and time keeps dragging on.
We're not good at music, Brian. Remember remember the time we tried to sing the kid show? Made that song. It wasn't
Okay,
good.
okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I just wanted to try something new for our special prison show, but you're right. I'm sorry. I guess we should stick with what we know.
This doesn't seem to be the way that we are musically talented. I can play French horn, but I don't have one.
I can play the recorder pretty well. I can play hot cross buns. Is that
You're an amazing harmonicist. Is that what that
sure?
word is?
Harmonicist? Sure, that sounds right.
Harmonician? I don't know.
A Harmonician sounds like a being from the planet Harmixis or something like that.
That'd be cool. You could be an alien. Well, anyway, I guess since our musical duo isn't going to work out, hey, convicts. Is that the polite term?
I don't know if that's the PC term. Just people. Hey, people. Hey,
Hey,
guys.
hey, people who are morally challenged.
No, or maybe wrongfully accused of crimes. Who knows?
Well, maybe, but chances are, I mean, in the eyes of the law, they're all guilty. I mean, you guys, don't stab me.
Sure, sure. Yeah, this isn't really the venue for us to re-examine the prison system. We're just here to entertain some folks.
We love prison.
I wouldn't go that far.
We love
Uh,
prisoners,
uh, we love people. How about that? We just love everyone.
especially those in prison.
Okay. Well, I see this is gonna get us
Hey,
anywhere.
I see
Let's.
someone familiar down there.
Oh yeah. Hey everyone. Local podcasting legend himself, Chad Snyder's here. Hey guys. Glad to be here. Like,
And-
glad to be in prison?
No, not in prison. Just glad to be here at the podcast.
oh, and look over other side of the room. There's Rad Snyder.
Hey,
I think
yeah,
Robin Williams is here.
yeah, no.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I have bad news for you, Ben. Robin
oh,
Williams is not here.
Regis is here. No,
Why would he be in prison?
maybe he's hosting a prison game show.
Sure, sure. And then you play the game show, and if you win, you're released from prison.
Jail or no jail? Who wants to be the jailionaire?
Sorry,
Jailperdy.
Jeopardy. Sure, sure. Card sharks. No, that's
But
not one. Sorry, I'm real. That
that
is
didn't work so well.
not. I want.
Prison
I wanted
gang
to.
feud.
I wanted to tag it, but it's just not.
You'll have like the Nazi gang against like the Crips or something. I would watch that show.
Will that be televised like worldwide, or is that just like closed circuit?
Oh no, they should be worldwide. I would watch that show.
Okay, all right. Hey, maybe we can get that thing off the ground. You can be like an EP or something like that.
Yeah, I love being Epps.
Yep, you could be the Ep.
Omar Epps.
You love being Omar Epps?
Yeah, all the time.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay,
I guess
cool.
we should actually get started now. They're
Big
they're
fan
getting
of your
kind of
work on
antsy.
House. All right, well, so let's just carry the show forward then and do happy hour.
It's happy hour again.
Happy hour is the part of the show where we talk about the thing that is making us most happy this week. Ben, what's your happy hour?
Oh yeah. I'm mostly prepared. I forgot about this part. I'm gonna go with it was my birthday a week ago yesterday.
Oh, hey, congratulations.
Thank you. I couldn't use it on the last podcast, even though it posted the day after my birthday because we recorded it a few days before my birthday. So it's happening now. So my birthday, my bumper patrol is also going to be partly birthday related. So I'm going to leave off what happened Saturday and
Okay.
to start with Sunday. We did a birthday weekend thing. I got some cool stuff. I got I got like 3 pop vinyls for my birthday, and one of which was just whenever Megan and I went to the mall to find stuff, and then ended up buying. I bought a Weeping Angel from Doctor Who pop
Oh,
vinyl.
yes. Very, very popular Doctor Who villain.
Yeah, and Doctor 10 with a 3D glasses version. That's going to come in the mail. They didn't have it in stock. But I got a Herschel from The Walking Dead. It's really cool.
More
He is
like the
on
Hopping Dead.
he is on what
Ah.
my sister referred to as stilts, but I think she meant crutches because putting a one-legged man on stilts would just be cruel.
Well, no, I mean, how about one stilt,
What? But
just to make up the difference?
that's even further to have to hop and try to keep your balance. Maybe if one of the
but
stilt was longer than the other.
sure. I mean, I was maybe just thinking about like like adjusting the stilt and cutting it down, turning it into like a peg.
Oh, I was thinking you put the one like complete leg on a stilt, putting him up
No,
even
no.
higher. All right, well, and I also got a Slimer pop vinyl from the popular movie Ghostbusters.
Ah, busting makes you feel good, Ben.
Yeah, it does. I heard he went to prison. Ghost prison, was that it? Or did he have ghost community service?
Ghost Community Service, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched the latest episode yet of Ghost Judge, so I don't
Uh,
remember.
How about Ghostbusters? Are you up to date on that? Have you seen
I,
the latest movie?
yeah, 1 and 2. I've seen both of
Okay.
those. And some of the cartoon.
I've never seen 2.
Uh, have you seen the cartoon at all?
No. A
That
little
might
bit before
be
my time.
that might be where our picture came from for last week's podcast.
I think it was. Yes.
Well, I got those. I got some cool shirts. I got one that has Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and Flash's logo, but they're all like split into quadrants and put into one logo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a cool
Sounds
shirt.
sounds like a cool design.
Yeah, and I got one that was like the Flash running fast and surrounded by electricity, and that was pretty cool. Mom
Nice.
made a shadow box thing with an NES controller and the cord in it that I need to hang on the wall sometime soon. Well, I probably already have by the time this podcast comes out, but it looks really neat. Uh, I got these crazy things. I think they're called like laser fingers or something like that. I just lost one that I was holding on to.
Are they laser fingers? Do you use them to like torment your cat?
They don't seem that kind of lasery, but it's like kind of like a little light show. There are 4 colors: green, red, blue, and white, and you put them on 4 fingers, and you can just wave them around and have like a crazy disco party.
Oh, it's rad.
Yeah, it is rad. Hey, rad. Uh, yeah, I got a bunch of little stuff like that. I got these gummy band-aids, which sounds disgusting because of the word
Yes.
band-aid,
Hmm.
but they're just like gummies shaped like little bandages.
So they're not functional band-aids.
They're not functional band-aids that you peel off and eat afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't want to eat a used band-aid.
No. And technically, the Weird Al concert was part of my birthday present.
Okay. Well, that's a great gift then.
Yeah, I got a few more things, but so many things I can't remember all of them right now. So the day started. All the plans I had changed. So we started off. We went and got my sister, and we went to the local Zaxby's. That's one town over, so it's only kind of local, but it's more local than the one in Atlanta. And it was just as good. We ended up getting a family thing because we're like, well, we're all going to eat strips and fries. We might as well just get whatever the family pack is. That came with 20 chicken strips, 2 plates of
It's a lot.
fries, a thing of toast, and like 3 brownies because they were out of cookies.
It's a lot of food.
Yeah, we ate about half of it there because I overestimated the amount of chicken strips I was going to eat. And so I just had the rest for dinner. That was pretty neat. It's kind of weird as we were leaving, or we were about to get up and leave. This guy, he was very tall and like big, sort of, but he started like strutting in, singing "Another One Bites the Dust," and he had
Mhm.
this like weird ponytail. He just had a whole overall weirdness about him. And then like I guess he knew the people behind the counter because they were like kind of singing along with him.
Maybe they didn't know him. Maybe it's just infectious. Like the lunacy follows him.
That is possible. Well, then we went up to get a box and all of that, and then we were sitting there or standing up there by the counter putting all the stuff from the plate end of the box, and the guy looked over at Megan and I and said, "Hey, is that Pikachu on your shirt?" And he was talking to Megan apparently, who was wearing a shirt that looks like the Joker's suit, and she was like, "No." We thought he was talking about me because I said me, and he's like, "No, her." Because mine at least had the flash and surrounded by electricity. It looked like it could have been Pikachu from a distance if you weren't
Mm.
looking quite right. So that, and then we left, and that guy started singing again. I don't know. Van Buren's weird place.
I've seen the shirt in question. Does not look like a Pikachu, but I will say, was this guy wearing glasses?
I think he was.
Oh, okay. Because let's say if he had poor vision, like because the shirt was it yellow and purple?
It's hers is almost entirely purple, but the undershirt of Joker is kind of yellowish or kind of yellowy green.
Yellow green.
Yeah. So it was like that.
I could see because like I was trying to see it. So maybe if he had bad eyes and it was like kind of like a blurry shape, I could almost see it, but
Yeah, but his was at least like a rectangle. I mean, the shirt was a rectangle, the yellow green part. Mine was like a red and yellow person surrounded by yellow lightning. So that's why I thought he was talking about me. But all right, whatever, weird guy. We planned to go to a place called Delicios Mexicanos Ice Cream Os. I don't know, something like
okay.
that. But we had to put that off until this coming weekend, which has already happened when this posted. Which they make homemade Mexican ice cream or something, and it
Hmm.
sounds delicious. I didn't even know it existed in town until like I think a couple months ago. I googled something about I think on Yelp, like local Fort Smith eateries, just in case, like to prepare for next time that you Brian are in town. Because you and I went to like local stuff like your local Waffle House, even though it's not like a only local thing. Ours is gone now, so I guess it still counts. But we know it's stuff that we don't have here, and so you need the same thing. Let's see, what else did we do? We went to see my mom afterwards, and we got cookie cake. Cookie cake was delicious, and I mean, I talked before about how much I love cookie cake, so that really does make sense. We went to Toys R Us at some point, checked out some games, got a couple, got an updated Scattergories. Scattergories is great. I'll talk about that on a future podcast of its own happy hour. I got a game called Chronology, which is cool and learning is fun. And then my sister had some chat time with her boyfriend Carlos, and then she came back over here, and Brian Skyped in, and we played some board games together. We played some Bladder Smash. We played some Scattergories.
It's true. It's a good one.
It was
Was
good
what was
fun.
that other game that I didn't like?
Geek Out Pop Culture Edition.
Yeah, Pop Culture
That
Edition.
one's hard. I like Geek Out Classic.
I like the one thing I've learned from playing Geek Out Pop Culture Edition is that my grasp on popular culture is not what I thought it was.
No, my pop culture grasp is equivalent to Geek Out Classic.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It feels weird. Then at some point you just have to like draw a line between like geek culture and popular culture. Although at this point in time, like geek culture is popular culture. I don't know. It's a weird
That's
distinction to
true.
make.
But yeah, pop culture edition was pretty hard. I thought I'm not good at it. I got it mostly for people who wouldn't play Geek Out regular with me. But I read there is a rule that I noticed too late. You can play with both decks, and on your turn, you can decide which one you want to do.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah, so you can mix it up with people who don't know geeky stuff but might know like songs by Beyonce or authors who start with the letter P or movies with
Oh,
submarines.
authors that start with the letter P. Patterson, comma James.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I got.
Dr. Poos.
Oh yes, Dr. Poos. Uh, Stephen Ping.
Yeah, Stephen Ping.
Hmm.
He's a popular one. Stephanie Pyre.
Right, right. Charles Pickens.
Oh yeah, I love Charles Pickens and William Shakespeare.
Right, right.
They'll still count as books even though they're plays.
Ah, you're right. I don't know. I'm no literary expert, Ben. I'll say no.
All right. Well, I guess that's what I did for my birthday. It was really fun. I will tell the events of the day before my birthday in the next segment. So
Okay.
hang on to your pants, everybody. It's a crazy
Oh,
one.
cliffhanger. All right. Cool. Sounds like an embarrassment of birthday riches.
It was fun.
But I noticed you did like I saw a lot of teasing going on Facebook and Twitter about the idea of you either seeing San Andreas or Mad Max. You saw neither. Does that tie into your Bummer Patrol?
No, not directly. That was the plan at first, but then plans got changed with times and situations. And so we're holding off on seeing that until I think next weekend.
Which one did you settle on?
Uh, Almost everybody said Mad Max. The ones that mentioned San Andreas said to watch both. So
Okay.
Mad Max.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, though, you were kind of asking pre or right on the eve of San Andreas' release,
That's
but
true.
I haven't seen it yet. But man, Mad Max is a beautifully insane movie. I can't. I have to kind of like hold back because I don't want to set unrealistic expectations. But
Okay.
It's a masterpiece, Ben.
Oh, I am excited.
Okay, so my happy hour is I have a new novel that I picked up this week. It's the new Stephen King.
Oh, the
I'm
new
showing
Stephen
our
Ping novel.
the new Stephen Ping novel.
Novel.
Novel. The new
Mazel
Stephen Ping
tov.
novel. No, it's the new Stephen King. I'm showing it to the camera so our podcast listeners can see it.
Oh, all the ones who subscribe to HappyCast Pro, who can see the vid stream of the podcast.
Who pay the $90 a week fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's
So
not
far,
a
it's
very
just one
popular
person.
service.
It's just Chad Snyder.
That's it. And he's here today, so
Yeah, that's a
Um,
waste of money. I don't know how can he afford that on jailhouse salary.
it's a good question. I don't know. We can ask him after the show. If we can get a
Alright.
little one-on-one time
Yeah.
or two-on-one time.
Do we have to?
We probably should. We should put in an appearance.
Okay.
Anyway, I have this book just came out today, but I've been reading it for the past several days.
Because you are a
Be-
filthy thief.
No, I'm not a thief. Without revealing too many specific details, I will say that I have come up with a way of acquiring books roughly a week before their street release.
With
I know some
thievery.
people. I pay money for them. I pay full retail price. I could wait until release day and pay Amazon less money to get it, but I don't know. Just the idea of getting it before anybody else is just too sweet. So I'll pay the extra money.
Are you traveling to Hong Kong and buying it off the street there?
No, this is a local deal, man. Or maybe not too local. I don't know. Let's be vague as possible.
You use your pre-existing connections with James and the homeless network down there,
That's right.
and they sneak
Yeah.
some out, and you pay him for the book.
Like, hey, man, these books fell off a truck downtown.
And you meet him behind the local Waffle House.
Yep.
Or maybe that's why you were at the aquarium the other day. That's where your drop spot is.
That is the day I picked it up, so could have
Oh,
been.
I didn't know that. See? Okay. I am uncovering all of your web of lies.
But it's
If
I
that's
don't know.
not, if Web of Lies is not already, it needs to be some kind of thriller novel about the internet.
Oh yeah, all right. Maybe we could write it.
Let's
we
do
need
that.
we need a pen name, a shared pen name.
Stephen Ping.
Stephen Ping. Yes.
Brian HappyCast.
We'll definitely have to workshop this a little bit
Yeah.
later on.
That's not good.
But I don't know. I'm sure people are capable of getting their hands on books before their release date, but it's a new thing that I've recently discovered that I only take advantage of like twice a year when there's a new Stephen King book.
Ooh, yeah, twice a year. He really does shoot those things out.
He does do two, he does one every 6 months. It's insane.
Wow. So is it good? What's it about vaguely?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm enjoying my time with it so far. It is a sequel to the thriller he wrote last year called Mr. Mercedes. It's kind of a departure for him. It's kind of a straight thriller, something kind of new from him. But
Wait, have you said what it's called yet?
the new book,
Yeah.
the new book's called Finders Keepers.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you said it or if you just showed me.
I did not. I held it up to the camera. I thought that was good enough.
No one knows what this book is until just now.
It's very mysterious. Okay. I'm not very far in. I'm getting the impression so far that I'm pretty sure the first third of this book is all set up with new characters, and that the established character heroes from the previous book don't show up until like 150 pages in. That's what I'm starting to
Oh.
think, which is an interesting choice. That's fine.
All right, that's kind of cool.
It's like the new stuff's good, but it's like going to a party to catch up with an old friend and they don't show up for 2 hours. That's what it feels like.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, I can see that. Maybe it'll grow.
But I'm not here to talk about specifics of the book, Ben. It's about a aging author. It's interesting.
Weird.
I don't know where he got the idea for that, but
Is he held hostage in a cabin by a fan? Are his characters coming to life?
It is misery-esque.
All right, because
Sure.
he's done both of those before. It does look like there is a book called Web of Lies.
Okay.
Whoop. And there's also a TV show that just started playing on my phone.
Called Web of Lies?
Yeah, I cannot find really what that's about. It's on Investigation Discovery. Yeah, there's Web of Lies, My Life with a Narcissist. There's a children's book called Web of Lies. There's a domestic horror book or something.
Oh, sounds terrible.
Yeah, but ours would be the best one.
Okay. We can get it off the ground, man.
About an aging writer who uses the internet to write fan fiction about HappyCast.
He writes fan fiction. He publishes fan fiction online based on his own novels. He's writing his own fan fiction.
Oh yeah, there we go. And he's lying about it. So that's the Web of Lies.
That's the Web of Lies. Yeah.
I don't know what the plot is after that. We just know how it starts.
Yeah, we have like the first 5 pages. So
everyone check out that book when it comes out next week.
next week. Yeah, it'll take us about a week to knock that thing out, right?
Yeah, that's how Stephen King writes.
But I guess the thing I really like about this, and this is like a weird personal quirk of mine, is I like getting my hands on the new thing as soon as possible, and then just consuming it, so I can kind of experience it in a vacuum.
Oh.
Because I don't want to have popular opinion sway my personal experience with a thing, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. Whenever I play some kind of new game, I try to not read any reviews about it, so I won't in advance be like, "Oh man, it's so glitchy," or "Oh, it's amazing."
Exactly, yeah. So, or because it could kind of burn you both ways. Like it'll set the
Yeah.
bar too high, and you going like, "This is gonna be the best thing ever," and then it'll like fail to meet your unrealistic expectation, or I don't know. It's weird. It's also why I go see movies like the first showing available on Thursday nights.
Well, sometimes a lot of people get bummed out about stuff for the same reason that you would like that kind of thing. And so you can see negative reviews about it because of that.
That's true.
I have that problem with video games a lot of times. People are like, "Oh, I hated this, this, and this." I'm like, "I love this, this, and this."
Yeah, we have the same opinion but arrived at different conclusions, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sounds like. Because once something's been out for a while, there's kind of like a set verdict, like a critical verdict, where I'll anytime I pick up like an old Stephen King book, I can get the sense like this is one of his lesser liked books. So
Yeah. Well, that's different for me with Carrie. A lot of people love Carrie. I very much dislike Carrie.
see, maybe it set the bar too high for you, man. I don't know.
Well, I read some of the other ones previously, so I think I was expecting that level of good. I mean, this was his first one, so it was just okay.
I dig it, man. I dig it.
It's kind of like what I've actually been tweeting with the day we're recording with old Revenant Joe of Simon's Cake podcast. Because I've been listening to one of their episodes recently about the Assassin's Creed games, and 2 of them very much did not like the first game.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame them now, but I also played the first game pretty early on, where it's clunky and it feels really horrible now, but back then it blew my mind with how much there was to do and how new it was. But now they've done good versions of it. And so if you just look at the series as a whole, you'll think, wow, the first game is terrible. But if that's the first one you're ever introduced to, you'll think it's amazing.
Huh. I didn't know you liked that first Assassin's Creed game.
Well,
For its time.
Well, I kind of like didn't like it because I played 2 almost right after, but I had barely even heard of the first one.
Okay.
And so I played the first one, like, wow, all right, well, I was having fun with it, but it was a little boring and repetitive, but still it blew my mind at what I could do in a video game that I couldn't do this in most other video games before this. And then 2 came out and was amazing, and I tried to play 1 again, and it was just not good anymore.
Okay.
Anyone that comes to the series late, they already know what the games are supposed to be and how good they're supposed to be. So the first one is very disappointing compared to games that we have now.
Okay, I get that. For me, I rented it like week of release and I couldn't get into it, but it's my thing. In fact, I played a little bit of all those games, but the only ones I finished were 2, Brotherhood, and Revelation, the Ezio trilogy.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best series or part. Series part.
Yeah, anything beyond that, it never really hooked me the way I wanted. But yeah, exactly. That's Now I don't know. I wonder how that would affect it, because now that first one's kind of looked down upon. So maybe if somebody's going into it expecting an unplayable mess, they're like, "Oh, it's
Oh.
kind of functional."
Yeah, that may be true.
Who knows? Anyway, that concludes my happy hour. I do have a little
Assassin's Creed.
happy. I love the Assassin's Creed. Big time fan forever.
BFFF.
I will mention just briefly, like a little co-happy hour here,
Ooh.
that this could go happy hour Bummer Patrol. I'll update it after it's actually occurred, but I have been officially summoned for jury duty.
Ooh, summon to ghost judge.
I think it's just a human judge, normal judge.
We shouldn't use the word summon then.
That's what the summons had the word summon on it, so
Yeah.
I'm using their language, but
No hints on the case.
no. Well, I mean, from my loose understanding of it, I'm in a jury pool. I'm going to show up, and then they're going to assemble several juries, and I might not get on one.
Jurors assemble.
Exactly, like just like the Avengers.
Oh, what man? What? I think you're allowed to talk about it after the court case happens, right? Is that how it works? It's not during.
I think so. I don't know. They'll explain it to me. If I will share any possible insights into the process or the experience after the fact, I hope that I get picked.
Yeah, try your best to look as impartial as possible.
Exactly. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to tell them what they want to hear. I don't know.
Yeah, don't tell them that you do a podcast. That might go negatively. I don't know.
Maybe. Actually, I wonder if that would affect anything.
It might. Like, oh no, you might talk about the case later. And don't
Everybody
talk
has a
about how much you
podcast, Ben.
dislike criminals.
I'm a big criminal fan.
Yeah, see that one's fine then. You can talk about how much
Okay.
you love criminals. It's a good idea while we're here anyway.
Exactly.
We are pro crime.
All right, with that established, we'll take a quick break and we'll pick it up with the Bummer Patrol. Good evening, everybody. Get ready to play America's favorite podcast game show. It's time for This or That.
Woohoo! I shouldn't be cheering. Now I am the host again this week. We did it just last week, but we're doing it again. Brian, you will have to choose between two topics, and I will give you a bunch of
Toppings?
two
I'll take
toppings.
pepperoni and mushrooms.
All right, well, sorry, we're all out of mushrooms and pepperoni. There's no pizza. I'll give you
Oh.
two topics. The two this week are a one-word movie about prisons, according to the Wikipedia page I have, or a celebrity fragrance.
Okay, like a perfume or a cologne.
Yes. I will give you
Okay.
11 of these. You'll have to say if it's the movie or if it's the fragrance.
Okay. Prison movie or fragrance. Okay, I think
Yeah.
I think I can do this one.
All right, you start the timer. Heat.
Well, Heat is a Michael Mann heist film, so I'm gonna say film. But there's no prison in Heat.
Exactly.
So
it's a perfume.
Ah,
There are movies called Chained Heat, and I think White Heat are both prison movies, but not Heat. See, that's the problem with a lot of these. A lot of them are movies, but without prisons.
okay.
Undisputed.
Undisputed is a film that I think is about boxing, so I'm gonna go fragrance.
It's a movie.
Is it about prison?
According to the Wikipedia list about prisons, yes.
Okay.
Unforgivable.
That sounds like a low budget knockoff of Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood's classic film, but it's also a weird name for a fragrance. Like, who would wear I'm wearing Calvin Klein's Unforgivable? I'm gonna go movie.
It is a fragrance.
It's a terrible name for a fragrance.
Yes, it is. I will look up whose it is afterwards. Drive.
Okay. There's a Drive film that I'm a big fan of. It's very minimalist, not for everyone. But it's not the only movie called. I think there's another earlier movie called Drive that came out in the 70s. So I'm gonna go movie.
Perfume.
Oh, okay.
Papillon.
Fragrance.
It's a movie. It is French for butterfly.
Okay.
Whale.
Fragrance.
Yes, that's actually John Hodgman's fragrance.
Whose?
John Hodgman?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. It's his fragrance. Lilies.
It's got to be a fragrance.
That's a movie.
A prison movie?
Yeah, prison movie. Malefique.
You're saying some kind of weird foreign word, so I'm gonna go fragrance.
That's a movie again. I guess it's a French movie or something. Marquis.
Fragrance.
Movie, I assume about the Marquis de Sade when he was in prison. Pulse.
Sounds like a great name for a prison break thriller.
It's a perfume. It's also a movie that's not about prison, but that has Ian Somerhalder in it. About like ghost cell phones or something. I don't remember.
Ghost cell phones?
Something like that.
Like, do they have their own network?
They might. The Ghost Network. Boo TV. Rise. Not Arise, just Rise.
Oh, just rise. I was gonna say arise.
And not like multiple breads,
Okay.
but like standing up.
Not rise. I'm gonna go fragrance.
Yes, fragrance. Time is up. Now we can go over a couple of these if you want to know what is up with all of this.
I want to know who's fragrance. You said they're celebrity fragrances, so.
Yes, you were confused. Was it Unforgivable?
Unforgivable, yeah.
Unforgivable looks like it is Sean Combs' fragrance.
Oh, P. Diddy?
Yeah, I think so. That's him, right?
Puff Diddy?
Puff
Sean
Daddy.
Puffy?
Yeah, Puff Daddy Diddy. Yeah, his was Unforgivable. Let's see, Heat. There are a bunch of these on here. There were a bunch of weird ones on here. I skipped ones like Christina Aguilera is the name of the stuff by Christina Aguilera. She had one called Unforgettable that I almost picked. Antonio Banderas has a bunch I didn't pick. I didn't go with Intimately Beckham. Heat, Pulse, and Rise are all Beyonce fragrances.
Oh, so she's got a full line.
Yeah. I just picked all of hers because they were good and all sound like prison movies. Uninhibited. I can't mention what that one's called. That one's bad. There are some really weird ones in here.
Huh. I felt like I missed most of those. What,
I think you did. I think you had like 2 or 3 points.
It's very unofficial scorekeeping.
Well, I could tell enough that most of them are wrong. I did not go with Bruce Willis's fragrance, which was named Bruce Willis.
No.
Do you want to smell like Bruce Willis, Brian?
Absolutely. I don't see who wouldn't want to smell like Bruce Willis.
Well, then buy his
Success
fragrance.
smells like.
Well, I guess that's all for this show. Check it out again next time we do it.
Oh, man!
Hey guys, welcome to the Bummer Patrol,
Bum.
in which we. Wait, what?
I was just trying to give a little sound to the word bum.
You just said the word bum.
I'm not British, so it's not a curse word.
Yeah, it plays far differently over there.
Like how we can say bloody, but there, it's equivalent of saying boop.
Oh yes. I always get in trouble for saying boop.
Yeah.
At my parents' house. But Bummer Patrol, part of the show, we talk about what's got us feeling a bit down. So what's your Bummer Patrol?
Well, so my birthday was on Sunday of last week, not yesterday. Well, the day before that, which is Saturday, we tried to have like a pre-birthday celebration. And so my sister came over again. Well, I guess not again yet because it's the first time. And we played some games again for the first time. I forgot the actual birthday. We played Ticket to Ride, which I haven't played in a long time and it was still fun.
Love it. Love that game. I like the iPhone version.
Oh, that is pretty fun.
It's very, very, very clean and to the point. But okay, so your Bummer Patrol is like a prequel to your Happy Hour.
Yeah, but since it's in this order, I had to do it this order. When I played Ticket to Ride, I took over the entire West Coast and had to make my way to Montreal by crossing diagonally across the Midwest. That's not my Happy Hour Bummer Patrol. That was just really fun to do. No one had California but me. Well, so we went to KFC for lunch, and it was actually disappointing because usually it's only disappointing when it's getting close to close. But we got it like right around 5 o'clock. That's the dinner rush. It was a
Mhm.
Saturday. I assumed it would be hot and fresh. Instead, we got ones that tasted almost entirely of breading and very little chicken.
Oh.
And my dessert plans got thwarted. I was going to get a double chocolate chip cake there as like a birthday thing. They were out and only had red velvet. Such a disappointment. They're like, "You want red velvet?" And Megan's like, "No."
Not a red velvet fan.
It can be okay if I have one slice. I don't want an entire cake that's red velvet.
I'm not a big fan either.
But I can eat a slice if it's there. That's okay. It's not like my issues with steak or hamburgers, but yeah. And then so later on that night, Caitlin came over. Then Caitlin left, and I've like, oh yeah, I have a thing in my email that lets me get one free cookie slice from Great American Cookie if we get a regular soda. And so we went to the mall and tried to get it. They were all out of cookie cake slices at Great American Cookie.
Kind of seems like their whole thing.
Yeah, that was thwarting number 2. I didn't mention it was my birthday. Maybe there was some kind of like contingency plan.
Oh yeah, the Birthday Contingency plan.
Yeah, that'd be a cool movie too.
The Birthday Contingency, starring Jason Statham.
Yeah, and Sylvester Stallone.
Of course,
That sounds like they
'Cause
could
they're-
probably do that.
they're good pals.
Yeah, well, they are in Expendables.
Mhm.
Well, so that was thwarting number 2. So instead, we went to Hot Topic, and they had a 2-buy-2 get 1 free candy deal, and we went to Candy Craze because I never go in that candy store ever. I thought it's almost my birthday; it's worth going in there. Bought a whole bunch of gummies and jelly beans. Of course, now I don't remember what the flavors are of the jelly beans, so that kind of backfired a little bit. But I didn't get any gross ones.
They're all licorice.
Oh, I skipped everything licorice. I know. I think one night. No, we went to Toys R Us. I saw a thing of licorice that they had for sale. They had Dr. Pepper licorice.
I'm torn, Ben. Love Dr. Pepper, but licorice is almost literally my least favorite food.
The flavor or like the
food
texture?
stuff. The flavor and the texture.
Well, the flavor of this was Dr. Pepper. It tasted just like Dr. Pepper, except it was solid, and it was weird like that. I think the best way to have used it would be to use it as a straw to drink more Dr. Pepper,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't have any, so I just
That
ate
makes
them, and it was
sense.
kind of off-putting.
I like the idea of a Dr. Pepper straw for Dr. Pepper. It's like if you were able to craft a cake fork for eating cake.
Yeah, fork made out of cake. That would be amazing. And yeah, I don't know. I had an idea for a second, but it wasn't good. It wasn't going to go anywhere. And then we took my sister back home later that night and decided to go by Taco Bell. It's Saturday. They're open late. I can probably get some empanadas for dessert. Oh, they closed at 2 p.m. on a Saturday, which I thought they were open till at least 3. But all the Taco Bells in town were closed, so I was triple thwarted on my quest for dessert.
They closed at 2 p.m.?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I was so
Why would they-
disappointed.
Why would they close so early on a Saturday?
They're only open till 1 on a weekday.
Oh. 1 a.m.?
1 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said they closed at 2 p.m.
Oh, that'd be
They-
what?
They just shut it down. No lunch today. I hope you guys enjoyed that
No.
Taco Bell breakfast.
No, they closed at 2 a.m. when we took my sister back.
Okay. Ah.
But still,
yes.
I thought they were open until at least 3, and we were thwarted again. One mini happy hour. As we passed by a stoplight near a Walmart on the way back from dropping off my sister, there was suddenly a truck that crashed into it. Probably a drunk driver that late on Saturday to crash on an empty street into a traffic light pole.
That's terrible.
well, we
you
missed
say this
it.
a bonus happy hour?
No, happy hour because we missed it. On the way
Oh.
there was nothing. On the way back, the fire truck was already there trying to get the. I mean, the
Okay.
guy seemed fine. He wasn't like dead or anything. But the hood was all bent and everything, and fender. The traffic light was totally okay. But happy hour that somehow we went in the little window right before he showed up because he could have killed us all.
Sure.
Probably injured.
Could have
Probably not
killed.
going that fast. Starting at it. Well, hopefully he was stopped at the stoplight. Who knows? He might not have been.
And you highly suspect he was under the influence.
I assume so because I guess he could have been sleepy too, but that's also not good.
That's
I mean,
true.
It was a road at 2 a.m. in the morning because that's when a.m. is. That was redundant and repetitive.
I'm a big fan of 2 a.m. in the afternoon.
Oh, that's the best kind. Well, there is a song by Panic at the Disco called 9 in the Afternoon. That doesn't really make sense because you can't either way, but
It's
still.
impossible.
But yeah, it was an empty street, really late at night. It's like a 4-lane road, and he hit the pole. So yeah, so my bumper patrol was the day before my birthday when I got triple thwarted for dessert.
No dessert for your pre-birthday.
Yeah. But Zaxby brownies the next day were pretty good.
Okay,
And
so that
so
kind of
was our cookie
counterbalanced.
And the bag of candy we got, that was pretty good. We still have a piece of the candy, and I can't get it out right now. We got a snake that is probably 1 or 2 feet long, a gummy snake.
Oh.
We haven't eaten it yet because I'm still so impressed by it. But I wanted to buy the giant gummy bear, but then I realized I'd have to probably get a knife out and like cut slices like I'm carving a turkey.
That'd be cool. Carving the gummy bear.
Yeah, we
Classic
should do
family
that
tradition.
when we're down there. We'll get a gummy bear for the car, and we'll just cut it up while on a road trip.
I call the wishbone.
What part of a bear?
I'm shoving a wishbone inside this gummy bear.
Why would you want to put bones in a gummy bear? That'd make it creepy. Like it used to be a real bear.
That's true. Just to go back a little bit, this 9 in the afternoon. How late in the day can still be considered afternoon? You get 8 in the afternoon, 8 still evening. 7 feels like it's evening. 6 feels like it's on the border, like 6 in the afternoon, or is that?
I think afternoon has to be close to noon. So usually somewhere between 1, 2, and 3 is what I consider afternoon. Somewhere in there.
Really? What about like 4 and 5?
Well, technically 11 a.m. is still afternoon.
No, 11 a.m.'s pre-noon.
Well, but it's also after a noon.
But if we're looking at each day on its own.
Or what about midnight?
Midnight's the start of a new day. That's a fresh start.
All right, according to when I Googled when is afternoon, the time occurring between noon and evening.
Okay. When does evening officially begin then? I say 6. Evening, 6
says
o'clock.
Afternoon ends is dependent on when evening begins.
I guess it depends on sunset. Does that make sense?
I guess so. Is when the sunset starts when afternoon happens?
I think that's when evening begins.
Okay, this is so weird having such vague stuff like this. Evening is between afternoon and night. Okay, yeah. It's subjective, but it's typically understood to begin when the temperature has noticeably fallen and other accompanying weather changes have occurred, such as increased wind speed and changing cloud types and sky color, and lasts until an hour after sunset.
Okay.
When maximum darkness has been reached. I would also read a book called Maximum Darkness.
It's got to exist.
Oh, this is so weird.
Okay. All right. Sorry to send us down this rabbit hole, but
you know noon used to be 3 p.m.
No. When?
A period of transition between the 12th to 14th centuries. So before then, noon was 3 p.m.
They called that noon.
Then you had midnight, and you had noon, or you had 12.
Was midnight like 3 a.m.?
Oh, I wonder. Well, that makes sense sometimes, but I don't know. That's super weird. So hey, you guys learned stuff about afternoons.
Yep, we're really earning that educational tag in iTunes.
Oh yeah. Did I take that off? I can't remember.
Put it back.
Yeah. So what is your Bummer Patrol?
My Bummer Patrol it's late May, early June, and we're at that time where the television season has ended, and we've got the long stretch of summer before shows come back, September, October, in there. But this year in particular, there have been a lot of shows ending with series finales. A lot of my favorite shows have come to an end over the past few months, and there's a void, Ben. There's a serious television void in my life.
Oh, what are you gonna watch?
I don't know. Just over the past few months, we've seen the end of Parks and Recreation, Justified, Mad Men, and last night is the what I feel like it's safe to assume would be the series finale of Community.
Oh. And so, well, I guess you're either gonna have to find some new shows to watch, or now is the time to catch up on old shows.
That's true. I mean, but I've kind of talked about this a little bit in the past. I do like the week to week pacing of watching a show as it airs.
You can still do that. Just watch it on your own week to week.
I don't have the self discipline. I'll just binge it all. It'll be like a long weekend.
Yeah, but now there are shows you're never going to watch because they're not going to air again on TV.
I don't know. It's just all these shows are things that I've been watching for several years. So it feels weird to have them all kind of end at once. But I will say that a solid series finale, if it just really ends on just the right note, it can make it a little bit easier.
That's true. I can't talk about this yet, but the show I've been recently watching, I thought ended very well.
Okay, all right.
You'll hear about that next segment.
Cool. Justified, it's a great finale in my opinion, and I know you haven't seen Community. I will just say I was a fan. I was a fan of the last episode.
Ah, good. I'm excited about that.
It was a perfect representation of everything I loved about the show. It was cool, weird, but also sincere. Really one of the best episodes I think they've done. And then also we have Letterman just retired, and then Jon Stewart's leaving the Daily Show soon.
Oh
so
yeah,
it just feels like a weird.
What's happening?
I don't know. Television's ending, Ben.
It's getting out
there's
while
no
they
more,
can.
There's no more TV.
But Ed, now you can catch up on Arrow and Flash.
Sure.
You could try Once Upon a Time. I hear it's good.
Somebody told me that once.
Fizbiz agrees.
Okay. I trust her opinion.
More than mine?
I didn't. Hey, just because I elevated her opinion on television, I'm not trying to put yours down, Ben.
But if you're putting one person above mine, I'm technically going down the list by at least one.
I'm not putting her above you.
But is she below me?
I will say that she, if I recall correctly, could be wrong. I feel like she was the one that recommended your Netflix pick to the both of us.
Oh, that might be true. She has recommended a lot of shows that I've liked to me, and I've hoped to do the same.
Would you say that she has an excellent television taste?
I think she has almost the exact same taste as I do.
Okay, see, there you go. That's why
Except mine is slightly better.
What? Oh.
Just because I mean, there's no way you don't get two first place.
Yeah, you could be like co-gold medals.
Has that ever happened?
Medalist.
In the history of Olympics, write in and let us know.
Olympic historians.
We have tons of those to listen to our show.
It's our prime demographic, really.
But yeah, well, I know she recommended Psych to me, and I gave it a second chance because of that. Because I did not really like the first couple episodes when I first saw it. Because I was expecting something like Monk, because that's what was on at the same time. I think it usually aired Monk and then Psych.
They're tonally similar.
For some reason, I just didn't like Psych. I think it's because I didn't like Sean Spencer, because he's a very other characters don't like him at all for the most part, because he's a jerk. But
he's
he
got like a
becomes
roguish
lovable.
charm.
Yeah, I didn't like him at first because of that. It might have been the pilot where he is a lot less roguish, but he's still charming. I mean, no, not less roguish, but more, I guess, too roguish maybe.
Okay. He seems. I do think, looking back to those early episodes of Psych, he seems a bit more criminal, I would say.
Yeah. So I didn't like it at first, but then I started to like it.
Yep. It's all thanks to Fizbiz.
And she also watches Arrow and Flash. She also agrees that the first season isn't really the best, but it starts to get better as it goes.
Well, then I'll have to give it a shot then.
At least you're most of the way through the worst part, and it's already on its way up from where you are. But yeah, so all your shows ending?
All my shows are ending. Also, man, they're remaking Point Break, Ben. They put a trailer out. It looks awful. I don't have anything else to say about it. It just seems like a bad choice.
What's it about, the original?
Point Break, Ben. Point Break is a beautiful movie. It's the Fast and Furious of its day.
What?
Pretty much, the Fast and the Furious is a remake of Point Break.
Now I have to watch it, or I'm not. I feel like I won't get the entire experience.
The Fast and Furious experience.
Yeah.
Point Break is like the Fast and Furious precursor. Definitely, if you check it out, you let me know if you see the similarities. I'm sure they'll be apparent.
I will check that out. Have you noticed that in the first
Starring,
Fast and the Furious movie, they're stealing TV VCR combos?
I thought they were DVD players.
Oh, I feel like they were old. They might also be DVD players, but I'll have to look that up. Sorry, who is it star?
The Fast and the Furious.
Oh no,
Vin
the
Diesel.
I know those people.
Oh, Point Break. It's Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves.
I don't know.
It's oh yeah, I forgot that you really hate Keanu Reeves.
Well, it's just bad experiences in the past.
Like he had like bad personal interaction with
Oh
Keanu
yeah,
Reeves.
yeah. He didn't
Like he
tip me
snubbed
well.
you at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, it looks like it is TV VCR combos, Panasonic, and they look really
like
small.
I feel like Keanu Reeves probably tips well.
Yeah, I heard he is a really nice guy actually, in person.
Okay, good. I'm glad that we've settled what kind of guy Keanu Reeves is.
No, yeah, I keep hearing like I think donated almost all of his money.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say blood. Like he donated almost all of his blood.
He
put him
lay
in a
there
real
for
bad
a long
spot.
time. He got so many cookies though because of it. I found an article called "True Story of Sad Keanu and Why He is the Nicest Guy in Hollywood."
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
Hey,
good
man.
news. He's a good person. Oh, this is
I'm
sad.
glad. What?
No.
Okay. Well, let's not bring the show down.
You don't
with your
Yeah.
sad Keanu news.
Well, you don't want sad prisoners.
No, of course not. Gotta keep morale high.
Yeah.
So let's move forward to Netflix picks.
Let's all go to the
Netflix.
Let's all go to the
Netflix.
Let's all go to the
Netflix.
to get ourselves a treat.
Netflix picks is the part of the show where we share our Netflix recommendations to you, the listener.
Yes, we do. If
So
you
Ben,
have Netflix.
what have you been watching? I'm sure prisoners have Netflix.
Oh, I know the other listeners, the ones that have to listen to this not live version.
Okay. So we recommend this content that's available on Netflix, but in most cases is not exclusive to Netflix.
Yes.
But sometimes it is.
Yeah, and sometimes you might have Netflix in a different country, but still don't have it because that's how Netflix works, weirdly.
That's true. I hear Canadian Netflix is a real bummer.
Yeah. All right, well, my Netflix picks this week's is Chuck's. Just Chuck.
Oh, Chuck.
Old Chuck. Yes. Well, you said, and I guess it's probably true, recommended to me by FizzBiz back in the day when she was ICLTN.
Mm-hmm. I remember her recommending that in the C box, I think, because, and this is like I was like younger and more reckless with my money, I guess. I remember her recommending it, and then later that night being at the store and seeing it on DVD, like I'll buy this. I hear it's good. So
Oh,
that was
wow.
a real risky move on my part.
Yeah, you don't still do that, right? You don't randomly buy things that you hear are good, but now it's Amazon.
I do a little more research now.
Okay, all right. Well, so all right, this show is about the equivalent of a Best Buy called a Buy More, and they have an equivalent of the Geek Squad called the Nerd Herd, and a guy who works at the Nerd Herd is named Chuck. It's just about his daily life, working at the Buy More.
So it's a real slice of life, a real down to earth dramedy.
Until
What?
his college roommate, who got him not fired, who got him kicked out of Stanford and stole his girlfriend, which is why he works at Buy More now, despite being like almost super geniusy sometimes. Sent him, or he's a spy, and sent him something called the Intersect, which is like a program that contains all of the government's secrets between not the CSI, between the CIA and the NSA. And
Between the CSI and the NCIS.
the SVU. No, all the secrets of those government agencies combined are in this program. Then Chuck gets it, opens it, doesn't know what it is, and it gets uploaded into his brain. And then on, he can see, he'll see like a person who's in the intersect somewhere. He'll have what is called a flash, where he suddenly knows all this information about him. And so a CIA spy, Sarah Walker, and an NSA spy, John Casey, have to. Well, I mean, you kind of need both people together, or both departments together, since it has both secrets, and they work together to try to help get the intersect out of him and protect him because he's very, very much wanted by bad groups who would want all of the government's secrets available to them at any time. It's a funny show. There's some really good action stuff. My favorite stuff is still any of the Buy More storylines. So maybe I would be okay with it if it was just that.
Just the story of a guy working at the Buy More.
Yeah, because I liked all the characters there. I think they're really funny. It's all on Netflix. There's one thing about the show, it always had very low ratings, and it seemed like they tried for an actual finale on seasons 2, 3, and 4 before they even got to 5, but it kept getting magically renewed. I can't tell you what happens, but they did some really they did some things that make it seem like there's no way they can come back from this at this point, and then they do.
Yep, I remember those season finales having an unusual sense of finality.
Yeah,
like, that kind of ties everything up, and then the next year it's like, oh, they told us to make 13 more of these. We gotta contrive a new reason to keep it going.
Well,
and they did pretty well.
At least season 2, 3, and 4, they still had a little tag at the end that set up the next season at least a little bit. Like, I think as a just in case we get picked up, but we probably won't. Of course, then they did all the way to season 5, which they knew was their last one, and it was a kind of weird season because they spent part of it trying to tie up all of the storylines as best as they could. And do, I think, what seemed like some of the ideas they had but never got around to. So it felt a lot more disjointed. There was never one clear bad guy for most of that season. There's a bunch of different ones.
A lot of characters coming back.
They did a lot of that in season 4. I think they were pretty sure that was going to be their last.
All right, that's something I have mixed feelings about when a show comes to an end. Sometimes you get kind of this sense of it being like a victory lap. Like, all right, we're going around, we're doing the same old things, everyone's coming back.
Justified?
Like Justified did it. Like Justified almost didn't go too far. There's like a moment in like the penultimate Justified where I'm like, okay, all right. You didn't have to. All right, I get it. That's that guy from before. I get it.
Which one was that?
This is the show ending. It was the Hill people.
Okay, all right.
It was when the Hill people came back.
That was pretty stupid. Well, also the other show I finished recently, Mad Men. That one did it throughout the season.
But Mad Men, I feel like, did that all the time anyway.
Oh, now they came back like a bunch of people for one last time. Of course, they never did bring back Kristen Schaal for the pilot.
Sal never came back.
Oh yeah, that was disappointing. I really wanted to see what was going on with him or Crazy Man.
See, they showed some restraint. There's some things that they could have done that they held back on. They didn't bring back Orson Welles looking dude. I can't remember his name.
They just didn't want a Hill people scenario with, well, why are we bringing back the crazy guy? What's his name? Michael something? I don't remember.
Michael Scott.
No, just remember the crazy guy. They never brought him back, but of course they would have to find some way to bring him back.
Bring back the guy who had his foot run over by the lawnmower.
Oh yeah. Well, what if
probably the best part of the entire series.
What about that guy that worked at Laramie Cigarettes? Lucky Strike.
Oh, I can't remember.
The one that hits on
his
guys.
Junior, something Junior.
Walter Jr.
Yep, Walter Jr.
All right, well, Chuck, the actual finale, when they knew they were ending, they had some really sad episodes in the last season, trying to get that stuff out of the way. It was really good, I thought. And the finale was pretty much perfect. Everyone got some kind of moment, or all the main characters. Even the extras who you see every year working in the Buy More, they even get a moment, and some of the extras get to talk, which is kind of cool.
Old curly head guy?
Yeah, tall curly head guy and short curly head guy. They both got to even talk on screen. Although Tall had a couple times when he was able to previously. No, they were all just talking like to other people, but they all got to talk and be important for some reason. Like every character got to.
Did Chuck finally get his comeuppance? Did he have to pay the price?
He paid the
penance for his actions.
He's still alive though, I think.
No. What?
The end is a little bit ambiguous, but in a good way.
Okay. I'm not opposed to ambiguous ending.
I thought it wasn't like ambiguous, like will he live or die, and the show ends. I
I like it.
explain without spoiling everything.
I like a somewhat open-ended.
Yeah, it was like that, and I thought it was really good. It was a nice, happy ending. Some characters had some really good moments, and I was like, yeah, I got excited. Jeffster got to come back that season. That's the band formed by Jeff and Lester. That was really good. Everything was really good. So check that out.
I think I stopped on the final season, so I should probably finish that at some point.
You should, so I can talk about the finale with you. They do some interesting things throughout the seasons, especially between a couple of the seasons. Some new significant plot points happen to make the story better.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So everybody check out Chuck.
Yes. So what have you been watching on Netflix, or what would you recommend on Netflix?
Well, I was scrolling through Netflix earlier today trying to find a possible recommendation, and I noticed that this must be a recent addition because I try to stay on top of what's on the service. That the Colombian remake of Breaking Bad is now on Netflix in its entirety.
What is
called Metastasis?
Ah,
Is that
yes,
the
metastasis.
pronunciation?
But
Metastasis.
but no, that's
but Metastasis.
you said it right the first time. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what I've heard about it.
It's like metastasize.
Yeah, I
heard about it.
doing it.
It's so weird because they did it. It's done.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, they finished the whole thing.
yeah.
Whoa.
Like there are 62 episodes of it, just like there's 62 episodes of Breaking Bad, and it shot for shot. It's a remake. Like every episode has the same arc, from what I could tell. It's bizarre.
Why couldn't the Colombians just watch our show?
You know, I don't know, man. They wanted to make it more marketable.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do shot for shot,
and it didn't look like. I mean, some of the shots weren't quite there. Like you could tell, like there are probably budget restrictions. Like we couldn't get a crane for this elaborate shot, so we kind of tried to mimic it as best we could.
So it's not in English, right?
No, it's in Spanish.
Can you subtitle it?
Yeah, you can watch it with subtitles.
I'd be interested in checking out some of the significant scenes from that show.
That's what I did earlier. I jumped around, like, okay, watch this scene from the pilot, watch the end of the finale.
Was that the same? The finale end?
Yeah, but that last shot, the rising shot, they couldn't do that, but they did their best version of that.
They could have had a guy on a chair or like on a ladder slowly lower the camera down on a string and then reverse that shot.
And then reverse it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they should have. Yeah. I think you should go to Colombia and work on.
I should be a Colombian filmmaker.
Exactly. You can go work on the Colombian version of this podcast.
Oh.
We need to localize it. HappyCast with Ben and Brian. We need to, make it Spanish language so we can sell it in Colombia.
I think I could at least work on the movie version of Web of Lies. And the other book that we were going to write, I don't remember now.
Maximum Darkness.
Yeah,
Is that it?
I'll just make all those movies there in Colombia.
Sure, you could be a notable Colombian filmmaker, I guess. But it's it's really bizarre. I don't understand. I know that in America we take like big cultural things from other countries and then remake it needlessly too, but it's just Breaking Bad just seems so big and so significant.
Yeah.
It's weird to see like a slightly less well done version of it.
Is it? All right, the last shot-for-shot remake that I know of, I have heard was terrible, was Psycho, starring Vince Vaughn.
Okay, I haven't seen either Psycho.
Well, I heard the remake is really bad because it is just shot for shot, and they're not just at least taking the story and redoing it their own way. It's just the exact same thing, and so what's the point, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I don't know. This is like a weird curiosity. I don't think I'm gonna sit down and watch every episode of it. I kind of just scrolled around.
But you're recommending it.
I'm recommending just like as a curiosity. I recommend any Breaking Bad fan just go like jump around and check out some key scenes. In this. Because
I would like to see what Colombian Jane looks like.
I had to find Colombian Saul Goodman.
Oh, how's Colombian Saul Goodman?
Not as flamboyant as I would have wanted.
Oh, okay. You don't hear that word enough. In reference
wanted?
to flamboyant.
flamboyant.
That's a fun word, especially flamboyance, which makes it sound like you should be floating at the same time.
Oh yeah, flamboyancy.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm very flamboyant in the water.
But yeah, he doesn't have the very colorful
What?
ties or anything.
That's important though. Did they at least get? How about the sets? How do the sets look?
Good enough. Looks good enough.
Are they like trying to be the same kind of set so the shots work the same?
They're. It looks like they made it as close as they could.
Oh, I just didn't know if it looked kind of weird seeing in like almost Walter White's house. Sorry, Walter Blanco.
Walter Blanco, that's his name.
So it's like eerily a little bit like his house, but something off about it, or it has at least the same layout.
Yeah, I don't think I actually saw his house.
Oh, okay, I gotta check that out then.
Oh yeah, definitely look into it. It's
Does Colombian Marie wear purple?
I don't think I found her either. Yeah.
Oh, you have to find those. I'm curious about those.
This is your homework. You can check out all of the Colombian Breaking Bad now on Netflix.
I have another question after you're done. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I was just gonna say that I find it really interesting that it aired in Colombia over the span of like 3 months because it was like a daily telenovela thing.
Wow.
So they just filmed it all, aired it over the course of a summer. It's like that's it. That's our Breaking Bad.
That would be crazy here. All right, so if ours has to do with Mexican cartels, who do Colombians have a cartel war with?
It's good. It's a good question. I don't know. I spent maybe 20 minutes just checking out my favorite scenes, so I'm not sure. I did find Colombian Gus.
Oh, how was that?
Not bad. Not bad.
50% correct.
Sure.
All right. Well, anyone else have a Netflix pick?
Hey, I watched half of a documentary on Netflix called Showrunners about the job of running television shows. It featured interviews with J.J. Abrams, Damon Lindelof, Joss Whedon, and several other notable show-running people. It's interesting if you're a television fan. I'm probably going to finish it later. I recommend it. It's very, very enlightening.
I want to check that out. That sounds interesting. I like those people you mentioned.
Yeah, they're cool people.
I need to check that out.
So I guess that concludes our Netflix picks. We'll take a quick break and come back with listener feedback. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the Hacks of Life with Professor Rad. Or, I used to be Professor Rad before I got locked up and had my professorship revoked. So now you can just call me Inmate 2342108. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's move forward with some helpful, far-out life hacks to help you survive life on the inside. First off, remember that the most important thing in prison is cigarettes. Cigarettes are the #1 currency. You can get anything with cigarettes through trading. You can get baseball cards. You can get an extra toothbrush, or even comic books. You know, a lot of prisoners way into comic books now.
I would love to get a Happy Days comic book if anybody has an extra one.
It's not the time or place, but sorry about that. Anyway, moving forward, you got to protect yourself on the inside. So it might be a good idea for your own protection to fashion a shiv out of an old toothbrush handle.
You might need the extra toothbrush because you're supposed to replace your toothbrush every like 2 months or something like that.
I don't. No, it's not. Okay. Just ignore him, Rad.
Yeah. Also, smoking's bad for your health.
I'm not even talking about that anymore, man. So. Last but not least, if you got a cellmate that's always annoying you and talking about his Happy Days podcast,
I got one of those.
And you can't say it anymore. You get to the breaking point. You can use your toothbrush shiv that you made earlier and just shank him just a couple of times just to send a good message. The other inmates will be so happy they'll name you king of the prison. Also, if you do decide to shiv another inmate, don't do it during a podcast recording because that can be used against you later on as evidence.
Break it up. No stabbing allowed. Get out of here, Radley.
All right. Well, it looks like this might be the last time you hear from Professor Rad for a while, but it was worth it. I regret nothing. All right. Somebody get this inmate off the floor and to the infirmary.
No, it's cool. I want to stay here and finish listening to the podcast.
Sound.
The mail's here.
Oh, great. Thanks.
What's this? A letter for me.
It's time for listener feedback. If you would like to contact the show, send us an email to happycastfeedback@gmail.com. Send us a message on Twitter @HappyCast. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Is that proper terminology? Do you follow on Instagram?
I think you do. I'm
Picture
not
follow us.
an Instagrammer.
What else? Give us a call. Our voicemail number is 77-HAPPY-NONE.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say the other one.
No. 77-HAPPY-NONE. HAPPYNUN.
Ow, cat claws in my back. Sorry.
If you'd like to cat claw Ben in the back,
Don't.
send a text to 2552.
Oh, but I think that's all of them.
That's all the contact info.
We don't have any more.
Check us out on happycast.website. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Tell a friend about the show and leave us a review. So,
Leave random
no feedback this week, Ben.
Leave random posts on forums, and have your signature or picture be all about HappyCast, so people will get
Sure.
interested in it.
Spread the word.
Start an ARG.
Yeah, sure. Start a podcast where we talk about this podcast.
Yeah, do that and get more popular than us.
That would be sad.
It'd be kind of weird too. All right. Well, we do have one. We have one feedback.
Oh, wow. So, in form of an email?
It is an email from Mr. Wootinator.
Oh, yes, good friend of the show, the Wootinator. How's he been?
He has been, I don't know, a little bit not good. You'll see. All right. He starts off with, well, darn diddly doo ya yippee dee ya ha hey Ben and Brian.
Classic.
Woot here. Sorry it's been a while, but I feel compelled to share with my two favorite podcasters. So that's me and Chad, I guess.
Probably.
Rad? Maybe Rad? He has a podcast.
Does he?
Hacks of Life?
He has a segment.
Oh, I didn't know if he had a full podcast, and we just got like a section of his as an example. His happy hour is air conditioning. Summer is fast approaching, and let me tell you guys, we live in a truly magical time, one in which air conditioning exists. I enjoy being outside even when it's hot, perhaps not as much as when I was younger, but I don't enjoy being a complete recluse layabout all the time. That said, I'm not sure there is a feeling on earth greater than coming home after a hot day in the sun to veg out in the AC. You know who never had AC? Shakespeare, George Washington, Jacob, at least until Dharma arrived. We are truly lucky, ladies and gentlemen. Viva air conditioning. I will agree with that.
Me too. Lifelong fan of air conditioning.
I wish mine worked better, because it is hot and humid in Arkansas. Well,
Yep, same here.
not too much recently. It's been raining nonstop and flooding everything.
It's very humid here. That's why my city is well known for its nickname, Humidlanta.
Well, we're named as Hot Smith.
Old Hot Smith. That's Hot Smith is the name of
Of
no, I'll pass.
maybe it's one of the prisoners' nicknames.
Yep, old Hot Smith.
There's Hot Smith and there's like Okay Smith. It's Mediocre
Yep.
Smith. Bumper Patrol, humidity. I guess my happy hour and Bumper Patrol go hand in hand, but I don't think we even need to discuss this. Humidity is the worst. The worst. But the best way to counteract humidity? AC.
Yep,
Assassin's
true.
Creed.
Yep, Assassin's Creed will murder humidity.
Animal Crossing.
Sure, yeah, that's another thing with an AC. Anything else? You need a third one. Roll 3.
Airplane Combat.
I don't know if that's a existing thing or if you made it up, but I'll allow it.
Good, because I don't know. I know there's another AC somewhere. I just don't know what it is. Other than air conditioning, I know that one. Oh, alternate current or alternating current,
Alternating current.
like AC DC. There's alternating and direct current. Ha! Got a third. That's real. Okay. The America Channel. He has a danger zone.
Oh, what a surprise.
So this just happened literally minutes ago. I guess when he posted this episode, though. I remember when he emailed it, not when we did this.
When we make him post the episodes.
Happened literally minutes ago in my home state of Arkansas. My as in Ben. I'm currently traveling with a team, and we stopped at a very shady gas station in central East Arkansas.
Are there a lot of shady gas stations in that area, Ben?
I try not to go past central when I go east. I mean, well, I have to eventually because I'm going east. The only time I really go east of central Arkansas is if I am going through Arkansas to get to like Hume Atlanta, or Orlando. Let's see. The first sign of trouble was the exploded gas station across the street. It literally looked like someone was playing GTA through this town and accidentally skidded into a pump. Except I doubt they woke up in the hospital down the block with only $500 missing. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Anyway, the gas station. Just nasty and run down. Very peculiar smells. And for some reason, everyone filling up is smoking.
Oh, you're clearly not supposed to do that. It says so on the pump.
Well, they say not to use cell phones, but Mythbusters busted that one for me.
Still, just no electronic devices.
Well, yeah, but I think the cell phone thing was actually people getting in and out of their car and causing electric static shock or something.
All right. Well, you have to discharge yourself before you pump.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good idea. But smoking very obviously can blow you up. He says, is that not Science 101? Fire plus gas equals boom.
Yep, it's true. Although if we're talking about Mythbusters, I think I saw one where they tried to do that movie thing where there's like a trail of gasoline and you drop a cigarette. And I don't think they could do that either.
No, I think it's because it wasn't uniform enough of a trail or something like that. Like, there's no way it would actually leave a good trail.
But
this is a stationary car and something spraying gas.
It's still a bad idea.
Very bad idea. It gets crazier. We are about to leave, and a van comes flying into the gas station and slams into one of the guardrails next to the pumps. Why? No clue, but the car starts smoking. And in case you forgot, everyone filling up is also smoking. I guess not the same way as the van is, though. Did the van just get out a cigarette? Not sure what happened because we hauled out of there as soon as we could. And that's the story of the time I almost died in a fiery explosion. Thanks, Arkansas.
Wow. Ben, you're lucky. You were very lucky that your home state didn't murder our best listener.
Oh, so he's the best listener?
Well, I don't like to play favorites, Ben.
You just
by
calling him the best.
One of our best listeners.
All right. Who's the worst listener?
We all know. We all know who it is.
Is it the new today?
It's Chad Snyder.
Oh, he's right there. Well, I will say about Arkansas, everything west of Central is pretty good. The west side has Little Rock, because that's, I guess, kind of central. So we have Little Rock, we have Fort Smith, we have Fayetteville, we have Lake Wichita and our diamond mine. We can actually sift for diamonds there. We have all the cool stuff. You keep going west, you hit Oklahoma. Don't go that far west. Stop at Fort Smith. And then you can go north if you want. That's Missouri. They have some good stuff. South is Louisiana. Not been down that far, so I don't know. Visit historical Fort Smith and see the ghost nooses. And go to the brothel museum.
Yep, I went there.
You tried to go to the
They were
brothel museum.
closed.
Yeah, that was
They were
sad.
closed, yeah.
Next time you're going.
Oh, yes. Story old as time, Ben. The rivalry between East and West Arkansas. When will the violence end?
Never. Never, ever.
It's an eternal battle.
Then he has a Netflix picks.
Oh, man, he's just bringing it all, man.
He is
Woot.
everything.
Really bringing the feedback.
I guess this is why you declared him as the best listener. His Netflix pick is Fringe. Not
Friends?
Fringes.
Oh.
It's both of them together. It's when Ross and Rachel investigate mysterious happenings.
Sure, yeah.
Now, Fringe said, you mentioned it recently, so I felt compelled to display my Fringe fanboyness to acquire some converts. I am a huge Fringe fan. Was right from the beginning. It has a lot of the same CSI type crime tropes that I'm sure turns people off, but it has the best overarching mythology I've ever witnessed. And it makes sense. It also has one of the most satisfying finales and final seasons. The science behind everything is awesome, as is John Noble's work as Walter Bishop. Just a really fun sci-fi ride. It didn't need JJ past the first episode, just like Lost. I highly recommend to anyone looking for a new show that likes sci-fi to give Fringe a try. And that's it for feedback. Tyler Wooten.
I think I like science fiction.
Well, you stopped after an early episode, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I watched about like 8 of those.
Oh, I thought you stopped after episode 2 or 3 with the old man baby.
No, I pushed through past the old man baby. That was it was terrifying, Ben. It scarred me for life. I still wake up in the middle of the night sometimes, just in a panic, nightmares about the old man baby. Just the worst, most upsetting thing I've ever seen.
It's like a regular thing for you, waking up in the middle of the night, like freaking out about various things.
It's true. It's true. My sleep is not really on point.
Go to us
But
on fleek.
it is fleekin' on fleek. Fleek week.
I thought it's not.
Welcome
I
to
think on
Fleek Week.
fleek is supposed to be good.
I don't know, Ben.
I'm not a
I'm
child
not
anymore.
I'm not a 12-year-old Ben. I don't know what that means.
So yeah, I don't know any of that fleek or dirky dirk nonsense. If you know what dirky dirk means, write in.
No, please don't.
I'm curious for unrelated reasons. Fringe, I watched I think about half of the show. I finished season 2 or 3, I don't remember which one. I thought it got really interesting. I don't remember why we stopped. We just did after we watched the season finale. But it's kind of, to me, I thought it was like X-Files, but with scientific explanations behind everything. That you find
Yeah,
that
that's
eventually?
very. Yeah, sure. I see the X-Files influence there.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good though. I will agree with that.
I don't know. I don't know why I never felt compelled to finish that show.
Old man baby.
Maybe I should give it another shot.
Britta is in it in one episode. She kidnaps
Weird.
a child, I think.
Sure, as Britta does. She's the worst.
She is the worst, but also secretly the best.
I don't know, man. Man, I'll give Fringe another shot. I like the Observers.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
That was cool.
Trying to find him in every episode.
I heard that in some episode there is an alternate dimension where there's a marquee for a theater that says "Back to the Future" starring Eric Stoltz. So I like to imagine that that's the only difference. Like somebody like goes through some kind of like rift and they end up in like a universe that's identical to ours, except Back to the Future ended up starring Eric Stoltz.
Well, that could just have a ripple effect that affects everything. What happened to Michael J. Fox's career?
He would just continue Family Ties for a long time and never really take off in film.
Oh, that would be a sad day.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I remember there being like a. I don't know if this ended up in the final game. I remember there being like a gameplay teaser of BioShock Infinite, where there's a similar rift, and they end up in a street. And there's a theater marquee that says "Revenge of the Jedi," and I was like, oh, it's like an alternate dimension where it's called Revenge of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's still kind of in there. They have a way that they show that.
The Revenge of the Jedi
Yeah.
marquee. All right, cool. I like alternate movie dimensions.
Yeah, alternate dimensions of anything are just good fun.
No, just the movie thing. They're
Just the
identical
movie?
except for this movie. Like, I want to go to an alternate dimension where that Nicolas Cage, Tim Burton Superman film came out.
Ooh, that would be a little weird, I would say.
You know, there's actually a documentary coming out soon about that called "The Death of Superman Lives."
That's a weird name for a movie.
Well, you know, because the Nicolas Cage Superman movie was going to be Superman Lives. So it's about how it didn't come together.
Oh,
And they interviewed everybody. They interviewed Tim Burton, who was going to direct it.
Wow.
Kevin Smith, that wrote the screenplay. So
Wow. A Kevin Smith movie that didn't get off the ground. That's kind of surprising.
I know, right? All of his stuff gets made.
Well, I guess that's it. We're done.
Sure. I will say we had some Twitter activity
Oh.
in response to your Once Upon a Time recommendation.
Do I?
Fizbiz says she's been watching it.
That's good. I hope it was because of my recommendation.
And listener Ann says that she was watching it with their kids, who told her it was inappropriate and they should stop watching. So shame on you, Ben, for
What?
recommending non-family friendly
What?
entertainment on this show. Everything I've ever recommended on this show is fit for the whole family.
Mad Men.
Whether it be Mad Men, Mad Max, or
Breaking
the
Bad.
newest Stephen Ping novel.
Well, see, I thought it. Well,
Just good, clean fun.
maybe I don't know. It's not as murdery or dark as Lost,
Okay.
so I thought it would be okay still.
Is there any lascivious adult content?
Not really all that much. Not much at all.
Okay, you're really unselling me on this Once Upon a Time thing, Ben. I'm done.
Is it the
I
magic?
can't- Yeah, it's too much magic.
No, I mean that's off. Is that I don't know. Is that a
Oh, is
Mormon
the-
thing
is the
against
magic-
magic?
I don't know. Not sure.
So-
I do feel compelled to say, Mad Men's not for kids.
It's not at all
How about
magical.
that? Hey man, there is a certain magic to Mad Men. It's a less obvious magic.
Yeah, but there's not like people doing curses and like doing like light magic.
Hey, there are people doing curses in Mad Men.
No,
Ben.
no. Who talks like that like a child? You did a curse, Mr. Brian.
Yep.
Just now, a kitten has crawled up onto me while I'm laying here. Just a
Oh,
little kitten
sounds like it's
update.
time. Yep, sounds like Ben is initiating a kitten nap. So, time to end. How'd that kitten get into this prison, Ben? Did you bring that with you?
No, it's that old man's kitten from Prison Break. You haven't seen that, but
Yep, not a reference I get.
The-
How about Brooks? Did Brooks have
did
a
he have the rat or did he have the
bird?
bird?
I think he had a bird.
I think it's Green Mile that has the rat.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They're starting to run out of animals for people to have in prisons.
Sure. Like, how about a prison ostrich?
Oh yeah, but the guy that Schofield thinks is DB Cooper, he has a cat.
What are you talking about?
If you watch
I
Prison Break,
I understood half of that.
what DB Cooper and cat.
Yeah.
The main character who tattoos the prison on his body, named Schofield,
Hmm.
he thinks that this old man is DB Cooper, and that old man has a pet cat.
Is that like a one-time thing, or is it an ongoing thing that he thinks he's DB Cooper?
It's part of his overarching plan for that season. He needs that guy to be DB Cooper for certain reasons to help his escape plan.
his escape plan hinges on this old man being DB
It
Cooper.
does. Part of it, yeah. If that man's
Oh.
not DB Cooper, he's not escaping.
That's pretty risky, man.
But he's pretty sure he figured it out. Watch that show. That's a future Netflix pick. I like that show a lot. The first season
heard
is
they might-
amazing.
I heard they might bring it back.
That seems pretty unlikely considering which main characters have died.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that would be kind of messed up. Unless it's like a mid-season. If they just remade the first season, I'd be okay with that. But I don't know. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Where now they're in like a future prison, state of the art, with like clear cells where you can
Oh.
see everybody at once.
And it's on a freighter, spoiler alert.
Yeah, and you have to wear these like magnetized boots so you can't actually leave the floor.
Yeah. What was it I saw that had a prison on a freighter? It was the second thing.
Oh well, it's Escape Plan and it's Face Off.
Yeah,
It's
that's
both of
what it
those
was.
movies.
That's what bothered me about that. I couldn't remember. It looks like
They did the same
there's
twist.
one on Halo? Yeah, the same twist. Yeah, he finally escapes, get to the top. I'm on a freighter.
Spoiler alert. What's on Halo?
I googled and one of the results about prison freighter. One of the top results was Halo.
Oh sure, freighter, like a ship, like a spaceship.
But I didn't know if I had like a. Oh, that makes more sense because I mean, all space prisons that are in space have to be in space.
Yes.
Well,
Yep, that's
helpful
true.
info.
You said it. You said a true thing about space prisons.
I did. Well, I guess that's it.
It seems like it's in bad taste for us to talk about.
Oh yeah.
various prisons here.
We already have in the other segment too. The
Yeah.
little mini one, this or that.
It's true. So that does it for this week. We hope you join us for the next episode. Until then, I hope everyone remembers to
Stay in
keep
prison.
happy.
Snyder.
All right. And that concludes our complimentary prison podcast recording. Thank you, Happy Prison. You've been great.
We'll be here until Thursday.
I know. I'm leaving right away.
Oh, well, not when I tell them about the crime you committed. Then you'll be here a little bit longer.
Hey, man. Ig Latin, pay Latin, eh?
That's not how that works, Brian.
That's how I heard it in a movie. I thought that's how that worked.
That is definitely not how that works. I took Pig Latin in high school. I think I would know.
Oh, very, very nice. That would have really come in handy watching Lost. You know, the
yeah.
others, they all spoke Pig Latin.
Well, they were all pigs.
That's right, because they were Lord of the Flies,
Yeah,
of the Flies reference.
They were all named Pig.
Yep. Okay.
Pictured.
Anyway, let's get off the stage. Let's go. Before we go, let's say thank you to our number one podcast fan, Chad Snyder. Had a little bit of an accident earlier, but I'm sure he's fine.
You have to give him the cake with a file in it. Anyway.
Yeah, of course.
That's why we're here.
That's kind of the whole point.
That's why you're here. I disagree with this.
You agreed. You came along. Well, it's too late to back out now. Let's see where. Chad Snyder, where's he at?
Alright. Oh, there he is. He's just lying across all those chairs. I hope he's okay. Kinda.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's fine. He does have that blanket over him. That's maybe he's taking a nap. I don't know.
Alright, I'll lift it up.
Ben, is it just me, or does Chad Snyder look a little super dead?
Should I poke him?
I don't. That seems like a disrespectful idea.
I'm gonna poke him.
Like on Facebook? Are you friends with him on Facebook?
I'm just gonna poke him in the tummy like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Okay, all right.
Come closer. Come closer.
Alright, you, Brian.
Chad, what is it?
Hey.
Oh my god, he's dead! I feel kind of bad, kind of responsible. We did give Rad the cigarettes.
That's true, and we were also the reason he's in prison to begin with.
Well, I mean, it's not like we killed Randall.
No.
But we did.
Of course we didn't.
And we caught him.
Well, we convicted him, and we gave the murder weapon to another inmate. So that's like a double negative. So it cross cancels each other out, right?
Oh, so we're off the hook for this.
Yes, we are off the hook.
We're totally off the hook. Oh, he's holding something in his hand.
What? What is it?
I think in his dying moments, he wrote down a will. He said that he is giving all of his memorabilia of Happy Days to us to put in our studio, but only if we do a memorial for him in 1 week's time.
Do we want that stuff?
But he might have that Fonzie pinball machine I heard about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that does seem pretty dope.
And he might have Henry Winkler's phone number somewhere.
I can almost guarantee he does. Okay, well, he was a fan and a friend of the show, so I guess next week we will hold Chad Snyder Memorial.